Hey guys, I'm Matt. Thank you so much for joining on my very first YouTube video. I'm super stoked to be getting out there, and now I'm filming some content for you guys. Bit of a backstory, I went to school in a town on the east coast of Australia called Kiama, which is probably a couple hours south of Sydney. I finished school there, went straight into a university of Wollongong, and I did a degree in chemistry. As soon as I finished that, I pretty much got a job as a senior analyst in air quality at a steelworks. Did that for 2 years and basically enjoyed it for most part of it, definitely. Basically got to a point where I was like, nah, like I need to move, but I didn't know what to do. So basically all it took was one of my mates that plays footy over here messaged me and was like, dude, like come over here, it's sick, like you'll enjoy it, you'll fit right in. And so I was like, far out, like okay, like sweet, sure, why not? Then I had to think like far out, like is anything kind of tying me down? I was like, not really, like I can leave work, you know, I don't have any mortgages or I don't have anything kind of intense that needs a big cash inflow at the moment. So I was like, nah, stuff it, let's send it. Book my flights. Happened to have a mate over here that had some accommodation for me. So it was quite easy that way. I ended up slotting in really nicely. And basically it's been six weeks since I've made the move, and it's been intense. Basically finding my feet. You move to a whole new city and you think, far out, like what am I gonna do? Like, so basically had to buy a car, had to find work, had to enjoy myself, kind of holiday a little bit, and make friends. Like, you know, when you move somewhere and you're young, like you're 10, 11, like you go to school, you go to footy or something, you make friends so easily like that. When you're 20, like in your 20s or whatever, you get a bit like nervous, like far out, am I gonna meet people? Like I'm gonna have to go out freaking events and socialize, and it's going to be intense. But to me that was an awesome challenge. So when I got to Perth I was pretty nervous, but it was sick. Loved, like as soon as I got here I was like, this is it, this is so epic, I love it here. The people are so chill, everyone's so cruisy, and I love it. So many people was like super tough. I was very fortunate enough and lucky enough to have people reach out to me on platforms such as TikTok and Instagram, saying that they were keen to hang out and keen to meet up. So shout out to those people, you know who you are. Thank you so much for that. That makes it so much easier. So a sick event was that I went to was Cold Nips, and this is where kind of like my friendship group kind of snowballed. Basically went to this first event, met some amazing people, some great people came up to me and said hello. Basically from there they introduced me to some people, and that way we just kind of networked, and now here I am, you know, a couple weeks later with some friends that I can happily call some really good friends of mine, and I have so much fun hanging out with them, and I'm so thankful that they've opened their arms for me. And basically the concept of my YouTube channel is just going to be cruisy content like surfing, skating, like adventuring, kind of lifestyle stuff. I am keen to do a bit of traveling down the south and a bit north as well, just to go surfing. And I'll bring you along with me. I'm super keen to start filming and get into it. I really enjoy content creation. So hopefully if you enjoy it, come along, subscribe, and we can have a sick time because I'm super keen. If you ever have any questions, please DM me or message me somehow on Instagram, and I'll get back to you. Basically the rest of this video is just going to be a couple days in Perth, just like some skating, a bit of surfing, and some events and showing you around, like, but nothing super hectic. And then basically gonna head down south and do a bit of filming as well, and surfing and kind of adventuring, stuff like that. So hopefully get some sick content there too. Let's get to it. So just rocked up at the beach. It's flat, which is no surprise, and there's like probably 70 dudes on it, so a bit of a crew, but super desperate for a wave, so we're gonna get out there, hopefully get something, and I'll take his eyes out with me. Let's get it.
So I just rocked up at my mate's place. We're gonna head down to the beach, play a bit of spike ball, hang out, have some fun. I think Zach is gonna do a bit of shooting for a brand, so that should be sick. It's a sick afternoon, so hopefully we get a sick little spot to set up and crew out. Cheers! Just want to say quickly, like, with moving across the states and across the country, like, I've lost a lot of money, but the amount of value I've gained from friendships and the people I've met and the experiences that I've had in only 6 weeks makes it so worth it. Like, before I left, I was a little bit, wasn't sad, but like I was just kind of going with the flow of things and wasn't really enjoying a lot. But when I came over here, like, I can just feel like the butterflies in my stomach every time I wake up. Like, I'm so happy to be, you know, enjoying life and doing the things that I love and hanging out with such amazing people. So if my advice to you, and you can take it as you will, is get out of your comfort zone, get into places that, you know, might make you feel uneasy at first, but I can guarantee you the growth that you'll experience, 100% worth it. So get out there, have fun, do what you love. Chew.